Welcome back to the Sloan Sells Homes Open House. I am Michelle Sloan. Joining me today is Sarah Slusher. I'm just in love with your company.
Thank you.
Because there is such a tremendous need. Revive with Style is the name of the company. And do you do move in, move out services, or move out, move in? I guess because you got to move out before you can move in.
Well, we mostly focus on the move in part. Again, going back to how Revive with Style prides themselves on helping our clients become stress-free and less overwhelmed. We know that the moving and the selling and the buying process is a lot. So we're trying to alleviate that last stressor of, okay, I'm in my new home. I'm excited to be here. Oh, great. Now all these boxes need to get unpacked. So we really focus on trying to just tackle any space you want, whether it's your whole home or maybe just your kitchen. You know, we love to talk about the kitchen. It's such the heart of the home. So we focus on those for our clients.
Okay. And so during the summer months, that's when people are thinking about moving. I'm thinking about moving.
Right.
And so, let's go through, really, so you don't help people pack necessarily.
No.
Okay. So you're just the decluttering and taking all of those boxes and putting them into a place where they belong.
Absolutely.
And then, and getting the advice from your clients as well.
Absolutely, yeah. The unpacking is really, I think, the most important thing about helping our clients. But sometimes before that unpacking, we'll help them figure out how to put the new furniture into their space. We had a client locally, actually, moving from Virginia, moving into a bigger home. So she said, I have all this furniture I'm bringing, but I have new furniture that I'm bringing too. And we took the inventory of her furniture and we had a floor plan ready for her new house so that when the movers dropped off everything, she knew exactly where everything needed to go. We worked out all of that for her. So again, one less stress that she had to worry about. And then she had us back to unpack her kitchen because she said, literally, quote, I am so overwhelmed. I want to make no more decisions with unpacking one more box. Please come do my kitchen. And we did.
That's those success stories that make you feel like you have done everything that you have set out to do.
Dream client.
In your business.
Absolutely. It literally married all the things that Revive with Style, prides themselves on, is helping clients in a stressful time, of course.
So some people won't necessarily want to hire a company like yours.
Sure.
So let's give some real advice that people can do. Normally, my advice over the last 20 years, and again, I'm not the expert, you are, but I tell people, okay, you need to declutter. You don't want to move stuff from your old home to your new home that you will never, ever, ever use.
Absolutely.
It'll be a box in the basement 20 years from now, and you're going to say, why did I spend the money to move it and all of that?
We all have that box.
We do. I think 25 years ago when I moved into my home, there actually are a few things. Now, they're like my childhood tchotchkes, my high school, like, banners or letters or, like I'm ever going to need or care about that, really.
Right.
That was important to me a long time ago.
Right.
But you want to make sure, so we always do the 3 piles, you've got the keep, the donate, and the throwaway.
Absolutely.
Is that pretty standard?
Absolutely. And you have to have those piles or boxes or bags ready to go right then. It can't be a pile to then later maybe put in the box. It has to be right in front of you, ready to go. And most of our clients work the best when if it's a donate, it goes straight to our truck. So we can take it and donate for them because it's got to be out of sight. Because if it lingers and I'll get to it next week when I'm running errands, they won't. It happens. So you have to kind of nip it in the bud right away. And I think when it comes to moving is the best time to declutter, honestly, because then it's like if it's not going to the new house. I always like to think that if you have to really think about whether or not you want that in the new house, like 20 seconds, 30 seconds, probably is that you don't need it.
Probably
if
not.
If you have to mull over the thoughts and
then just let it go.
Yeah.
So
clothing too, right?
And again, wedding dress. I've been married 35 years. Right. Okay, that wedding dress. My daughter got married a couple years ago. She's like, no, I want no part of that.
Right.
My little hat and all that, But so recently, my husband's like, we're not bringing that with us to the new house. I'm like, but it's my wedding dress. And he's like, are you ever going to wear it again?
Right.
No. I'm like, okay, so can I at least have to donate? So for me,
of course,
donation, even though again, it's out of sight, out of mind. Once it left my house, there was a weight that was lifted.
Yes, absolutely.
There was a mental health component,
Mm-hmm.
and it went to a charity.
Mm-hmm.
Whether someone picks it up at that charity, turns it into something, it ends up going bye-bye forever. Absolutely. Somewhere.
Yeah.
It's out of my mind, and it's gone.
Yes.
Mental health in what you do
Mm-hmm.
is
Mm-hmm.
a huge component.
Absolutely. We definitely take that into account with a lot of things that we are reorganizing, because again, the client is there with us, and we see the look on their face when we say, how about this? And you can just see all the memories flashing through.
And you probably have tears.
Oh, it's emotional sometimes.
Oh,
and we definitely take that into account.
Mm-hmm.
That's, I think, what's great about Rithu and I working together. I'm usually kind of like, okay, let's go. And she's like, well, I think they need to keep this a little bit longer. It's fine. We had a client, over maybe 2,000 books in their home, huge readers, but they clearly needed to declutter some of those. And we spent the afternoon with them going through almost every single book in one room of their house, because we had to chip away at it slowly. Mm-hmm. And you could feel the sentimental. But we donated them to a library down in Cincinnati that repurposes books. So we weren't just, taking them to the trash. They knew they were going to a good home.
And that really, for me, too, it's the peace of mind. If there feels like there's there's some use left in whatever it
Absolutely.
is. Some old dishes that I got new dishes, so I'm going to save the old dishes.
Right.
The old dishes are in a box in the basement.
Right.
They will not come to the new house, but they will be donated, because there's plenty of charities out there.
Yes.
And I'm assuming you work with a ton of different charities in the area.
A few, yes, absolutely. But we mostly just try to focus on getting it out of the house for them, and we'll tell the client, these are the areas that we're going to be donating to. Okay. Absolutely.
So that they have an idea
that
it's going to find a new home somewhere. You've done good things. Now, what about, there are some items that people think there's a value to. I want to sell. Yeah. I want to sell some of these old kids' toys, or just, I don't know, that you're not going to use. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You should probably donate. Mm-hmm. But I think, right here, I could have a garage sale.
How many people really want to have a garage sale?
I don't know, buddy. I don't know. I don't like to go to garage sales because it's just more junk.
Right.
I mean, I'm to a point where and then you end up spending an entire day or more. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then you just have a garage full of junk that you don't want, that you then have to get rid of.
Sure.
And you maybe made 49 cents.
Right. I think we gently guide those clients. If they're big into the I'll sell this again, we kind of gently guide, like, oh, when do you think you might be having that garage sale? And we kind of start getting their wheels spinning on the reality of actually having the garage sale. And again, with the, we can take it right now for you and donate it, and it'll go to a good home. It's going to leave your home immediately, and you will probably forget about it in a few hours.
Exactly.
Because there is sometimes so much stuff. Mm-hmm. So we try to be gentle.
And if you take it away, it won't sit in the trunk of my car for the next 3 months, because I'm going to go donate it. Right. And I can't seem to get myself through that Goodwill drive-thru.
Even though you drive right past it every time.
Every single
it happens.
Every single day. Sarah Slusher is joining me today on the Sloan Sells Homes Open House, and with so much good practical advice. Her company, Revive with Style. You want to get on the books if you want to get a consultation. So tell me a little bit about pricing.
Sure. Maybe you are comfortable having us come to your house once, but then the whole process of really touching your things and organizing your things is a little too, not in the mood for that. That's a package that we'll come to your home, we'll assess it. That consultation is super important. And then we can virtually give you a plan of attack. We've had a few clients like that. Like, I'm capable of organizing, but I don't know what products to buy. I don't know where it all should go. Okay. And we will map that out for you. So that's our smallest package, all the way up to like a whole home. We're going to chip away at this over a few month process. So multiple packages for organizing. For the design a portion, there's 2 packages basically, and they range from like giving a design board with clickable links to everything you need to buy. The tools are in your hands, all the way to we take that design board with all those links and we turn it into a digital rendering, so you can actually see what your space will look like once you've executed our design plan for you. So kind of a range.
That's really cool.
Every client is different. We know that.
Yeah.
There's no, one cookie cutter project.
And the one thing that we didn't get into a lot because, I'm more focused on moving and organizing and those things.
Absolutely.
But the design aspect, I moved to my new home. Do you help people pick colors, furniture,
absolutely,
lighting fixtures,
absolutely,
rugs?
Yes, this is.
the whole thing to bring it together to make it look, really special. My own.
Yes, absolutely your own.
But at the same time,
yeah.
Just bring it all together.
Yeah.
You have that eye.
Yes, and going back to a dream client we had who moved across, a few states, we did that for her. We gave her little design boards for every room where there was new furniture blending with old furniture. So she gave us the old furniture, this is my dining room, this is the table and the 2 chairs I want to have. And we found pieces that would match that, picked a paint color for that room. So it was all put together with her own style. Everyone lives differently. Everyone's style is different. That's another, ambiguous word, style, value. So we really try to see how you live, because what you love is what's in style for you. Not
exactly.
We're not pulling from a catalog. We're not pulling from.
Everybody doesn't look the same.
No, everybody does not.
And that's really important.
And this is why the consult is really important. Maybe you're just redesigning your kitchen, or maybe you're just redesigning your living room, but we want to see how the rest of your house looks. And maybe the rest of your house isn't tackled yet, so to speak, but we still get a sense of your style and what you like. So if you're redesigning your kitchen and the rest of your house is mid-century modern, maybe we're not going to give you a country kitchen.
Sure.
We're not going to do that. Even if the client's like, I don't know what I want. We know what you want because we see the way you live. We talk to you about the way you live.
Right.
And we give it to you personalized.
What you like.
Yeah.
I love it. Sarah Slusher, Revive with Style. Her information is right here. And you know what? This has been really, really fun.
Good. Yeah, I've had a great time too.
Thank you very much. Okay, Revive with Style. And I'm Michelle Sloan, your local residential realtor and broker with RE/MAX Time. So if you're in the market to make a move, you know what? We could be a good team for you.
Absolutely.